Liverpool, beware, Ruben Dias is here. It's been announced that Ruben Dias is officially a Manchester City player, signed on a 6-year deal for £62 million. That's a good deal. Quality defender. Been playing for Benfica for some time, came to the Benfica Academy. He was a one-club man, but now he would join Manchester City. He has 19 caps for the Portuguese national team, and I have seen a lot of Ruben Dias because I also watch a lot of international football, and this man is an absolute beast. He's been playing alongside the old guard, Pepe, formerly of Real Madrid and Porto. So he has picked up quite a few things over the years. You could come here and say what you want about Ruben Dias and say he won't fix up problems and he won't be the perfect Vincent Kompany replacement or whatever, but at least we are doing something about the centre-back problem. We are, because there is a big problem. What happened last season, it can't happen again this season. And if you ask me, Ruben Dias is a year late. He's a year late because explain to me, please, could somebody explain to me why a centre-back was not signed last season, last summer. Please, I'm waiting. Because to place 18 points behind Liverpool, simply, freaking, and utterly unacceptable. Okay? When Vincent Kompany left, Pep Guardiola, you screwed up. You figured, oh yeah, you know what, man? Let me play Fernandinho back there, or sometimes let me play Rodri back there. Did not work. It failed. Both in the Champions League and the Premier League and the FA Cup. We didn't want to win the Carabao Cup, but nobody respect that cup. Nobody. But still, it's a trophy. It's a good accolade to pick up throughout the season. A little morale boost. But Ruben Dias, I like this guy. He wasn't the guy I wanted. I wanted Kalidou Koulibaly, but Napoli are playing games. City, they were unwilling to meet the 75 million euro. I think it's euro, evaluation for Koulibaly, whose price was actually dropped. Before this whole pandemic thing, Koulibaly was worth over 100 mil. Easily. And I think he's worth it. I wanted Koulibaly because he just intimidates the opponent. And opposition fans actually saying this is the man they actually feared. They don't fear Ruben Dias. But, guys, Ruben Dias is a very, very good player. I've been watching him for some time. And I just hope he integrates seamlessly into this Manchester City team and be a big player for us this season. So we now have a centre-back who's going to be put into the right side of the center, the center half pairing there alongside a Laporte and sometimes a Nathan Ake. It looks a lot better now, right? It looks a lot better now. Kyle Walker, you need to cut these horrible mistakes out of your game and everything will be all right. You need something going forward. But Kyle Walker, João Cancelo, if João Cancelo stays at the club, could be a very, very, formidable right-back pairing to use during the season. Sometimes if you have Ruben Dias and João Cancelo together, that would be, both of them play for the Portuguese national team. Very good understanding there, speak the same language. So that could work very well as well. And the goalkeeper, Edison, also speaks Portuguese. So good signing. So sometimes we will definitely, or most times I think, we will definitely need to play Nathan Ake at left back. Seriously. It may be a risk too, because Nathan Ake might just run out and pull up his hamstrings, because I see he was struggling with a bit of, leg injury in the last game there. So we need a left back. I don't think Ruben Dias would complete the whole puzzle. We need another defender. People have been coming out saying Pep has spent 400 million or 500 million, whatever the number is, on defenders. Spend 500 million more if it needs to, if that's what it takes to freaking win the league and stop losing games so stupidly. Seriously. Like, how are you going to give away 3 freaking penalties in one game? Unacceptable. This don't happen. It doesn't happen unless you're playing schoolyard football. And we play like boys. We were Boy City the other day against Leicester. Not Man City, Boy City. So with Ruben Diaz coming in, 6-year deal, big money, you better freaking deliver. I'm not putting any pressure on you, but Ruben Diaz, you better deliver. You got to deliver. You got to deliver. We do have one of the best attacks in the league. Yeah, we did score the most goals last season. But how are you going to score the most goals and not win the league? You know what I'm saying? You score the most goals, but you're letting too many goals. Still one of the better defenses in the league, you know. But not good enough to win the title. Not as good as the Liverpool's defense. Right now, Liverpool are the only team City have to worry about. Right now, City are the only team Liverpool are worried about. I know this. But, what happened against Leicester, it cannot repeat. It cannot keep repeating itself. 9 times last season, 1 time already this season. Come on. We cannot lose. You cannot lose more than 3 games. We cannot lose more than 3 games. Seriously. Nicholas Otamendi went the opposite direction to Benfica for £14 million. That's a great freaking deal. You know what I'm saying? Otamendi, thank you. Thank you for the service over the years. But you were goddamn awful over the last couple seasons. I must say that. So please, the door is right there. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciated it, but we can't win anything else with Otamendi. 32 years old, bringing in a 23-year-old. Good business. We now need a left back. Benjamin Mendy cannot play left back for City. We need a left back. We've been linked with a move with David Alaba of Bayern Munich. He's been, having a little contract over there in Bavaria. And it doesn't seem like that one is going to work itself out pretty soon. He could play out his contract, or he could pull a Thiago Alcantara. Even though in his last year of his contract, he could get sold for cheap. And City would be a perfect destination for, the Austrian. I would love Alaba. He could play at centre-back, but he is one of the better left backs in the world. David Alaba. Deadly on the dead ball situations. Deadly. I know I had to use dead and deadly in the same sentence, but I don't care. That's how good he is. If we get David Alaba, let's listen to this. David Alaba, Laporte, Diaz, Kyle Walker, perfect. Sometimes João Cancelo. Well, Laporte is sometimes Nathan Ake. Perfect. Another player we need to get rid of too is Zinchenko. From what I read from the Times, it said that if City are able to get a deal for Zinchenko, then they will be able to bring in a David Alaba. We need to get rid of Zinchenko. To be honest, I know he's done well in the past. He's done okay. But Zinchenko is a passenger. Zinchenko is a passenger in the team. And Mendy has become a passenger as well. We don't need the passengers. We do not need the passengers. Okay? We do not need any passengers here in this team. Get rid of freaking Zinchenko. Thank you very much. I'm not being ungrateful, but I'm speaking facts here. And Benjamin Mendy, you could play backup. Playing the cups, come off the bench or whatnot. But you're not number one anymore. You can't be our number one left back. You're not producing anything going forward, and you really can't defend. You can't run. He can't run. You know what I mean? And the other thing too, City needs to invest in a striker. City needs to invest in another striker. Aguero can never stay fit. He's 32 years old. I know he's a club legend, but his days at the club are numbered. Gabriel Jesus, I know he scored a lot of goals for the club, but he still hasn't really produced the numbers that is expected of him. To be playing for a top club like City, you got to be banging them in for fun. We need somebody at the top who's going to score for fun. We need a left back and we need a freaking forward. That's all we need. And we'll be good. We'll be good. We'll be good. Are we going to win the title this season? After what happened against Leicester, to be honest, guys, I don't know. Let's just wait and see. I did predict City to win the title to get it back from Liverpool. But listen, I'm very, very skeptical now. Seriously, I'm keeping it 100. Liverpool played 3 games. They won all 3. They weren't convincing against Leeds, but they won Chelsea and they won Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Keep it real here. Guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. Welcome to City. Ruben Diaz, £62 million, 6-year contract. He's going to be there for the next 6 years. 29 years old. I hope he has a great career at Manchester City and win many, many things, including the champions. I know some of you guys are going to be laughing right now and saying that ain't happening, right? But a man can dream, right? A man can dream. It's hot as hell in here. I had to come in the car because outside, man, mosquitoes are trying to eat me alive. Okay? So let us hope that the Premier League forwards do not eat Ruben Diaz alive and he has a brilliant season for Manchester City and save us. Please be our savior, Ruben Diaz, our Messiah. Please. And I thank you in advance. Now we need to bring in a left back. The forward as well. Maybe January. Guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. Quick thoughts. Ruben Diaz and our needs going forward. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you're new. And until next time. Peace out. Rich Squad.